Hello, YouTube. If you look back, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, we bought batteries for Wanda, our RV. We put them in now. We have 400 amp hours of lithium battery, and we need to do something with that battery power. So we are going to put in a new inverter charger. And it's important that it's a charger because the inverter that we have now, as you see, is only up to 2,500 watts. This is a 3,000 watt. This one has 9,000 surge capacity. The other one, I don't even know if it has a surge capacity. All the documentation that I could find, because it was in the RV when we bought it, the only documentation I could see, one of them was up to 5,000 surge capacity. But I also could not find anything for any version of those that were the Intex that was compatible with lithium batteries. So in order to make the most use out of that, I got the Renogy inverter charger. What you see here is what it comes with. It comes with, this is the remote panel. It connects with basically just an old phone cord. You plug it in to the back of this right here, and then you'll plug it in under here. I'll show you that in just a minute. The other thing that it comes with is the battery temperature sensor. It's got two different color wires on it, a black and a red, but that does not matter. It does not rely on polarity to be hooked up, and I will show you just momentarily where that goes. This is the panel. You can access all the ports to install it with. It's pretty straightforward. You can see that you've got the direct current for the positive side of the direct current, the negative side of the direct current. This is a switch that comes with it. It's already stuck in there. You can just pull it out to remove this panel. These are your alternating current. You have your input side, which you can see it easier. You can see it easier this way, and you can also work on it easier because you have to bring the screwdriver down this way to close the screw in on the wire there. Your remote, just all it does is turn it on and off, goes in here on the left hand side. The only thing I don't like about this inverter is the way they have this lined up, because this is your ground, your live, and your neutral. So you would think that the next side over would be ground, live, neutral, but it is not. This is your neutral, your live, and then your ground. It reverses itself, and the right side is the input, the left side is the output, and on my current inverter, this is backwards. So the input's on this side, the output's this side. You have to really be cautious when you're using this on how you use it. This is the battery temperature sensor. You hook it up, like I said, it does not matter for polarity, so you can just put it into either side, the black on one side and the red on the other side. This is for if you have a remote start for your generator. This is your inverter output protection. This is your charger input protection. It also has 400 amps of fused power on the back side of this positive terminal. Your negative, or your ground, for your alternating current To ground this thing as well, we'll go right here on this bolt, and it's really a straightforward process. Like I said, I don't care for this, but that's the way they have it, so just watch yourself when you do it. As always, I am not an expert. I'm just making this video to show you what it is that we purchased. I'll give you my opinion if I like it or not. But just like this with the wires, it's my honest opinion. There's no sponsorship here, nothing. And I want to make it clear that I'm not an expert. You need to see an electrician if you have any questions or problems with this. And I want to read this right from Renogy. Installation and wiring must comply with the local and national electric codes and must be done by a certified technician. If you choose to do it yourself, well, you take responsibility for that. Once your connections are made, you just simply put this panel back in its place, put the screws back in, and you are ready to go. Now that's really straightforward. I'm going to go out and install this, and then I will show you the screen and a little bit of programming, although there's not a lot of programming to be done. Okay, this is the final product installed. You can see, like I said, this is the remote. Here's my AC current. This is the output. This is what's going to supply the electrical outlets inside the RV. This is the input. That's my 120 volts that comes out to supply the battery charger. It powers up the battery charger for when it's needed. Then you've got your DC or your battery power here. That's your positive, negative, and you've got ground over here. This is the switch that I was telling you about. So you can use this switch, or you can use the remote switch to turn it off. Now, let's try to catch some of this. This is in an awkward spot, but you can see here, this is the screen. It shows you all the different things. It shows you which way it's going, if it's drawing power, if it's producing power. Shows you what your voltages are right here. And then if you need to, you will need to program for the battery. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, let's see if we can do this where you can see it really well. Okay, to program things, you just push and hold this button in right here. Then you will select up and down through the menu on these, and then this is just a return key. It takes you back to where you were. The only thing that I had to program to get this up and running and working was that I wanted it to be charging lithium batteries.
It's very, very windy outside. I was going to record this outside. However, it is very noisy, so I decided to come in and just record over top. This was while Junior was working on the inverter, so I wanted to show some of the fall foliage that's here in Missouri. It's gorgeous. It's a little overcast, but like I said, very, very windy, and there's a little bite in the air. It's a little chilly, but it makes it nice for a Halloween party that we're hoping to attend tonight. Click here to see the battery installation, and until then, we hope to see you next week.